Okay, starting a little bit later today. Well, not really, but I think about ending the war. Probably later on today. I guess I did forget to turn this over. I thought to myself, nah, I didn't forget to do anything yesterday, but I did play around and by myself, of course. And well, I'm gonna just go over that right now. Well, I mean, nothing really has happened, except for India decided to push back. Our friend here, Japan, here has a full line and might take on China. Over here in Africa, the Germans decided to say, we're going to get our forces over here, and then we're going to take them all the way to here later on. The Americans, before we get to that, the Americans decided to come over, and the next time they're going to land in Normandy, Bordeaux, try to end the war. The war in Soviet Russia has not really happened yet, but it will happen eventually. Okay, and Russia just keeps building up. But the reason I'm thinking about ending the war is because how many chips we have left. Isn't that crazy? We have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 chips left. And Germany goes now, so I might have to start building something big, Germany. Let's say 24 to these. So, and then another split tank. Alright. That's the build. And, yep, France was also taken, if you noticed over there. They finally did it. And now they can worry about the other Allied power, which is the UK, which is really not that powerful right now. The only thing they really do have is just planes and stuff, which is really kind of scary because of the maximum capacity of planes is just horrific in a way. Because they have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 planes in the UK. Okay? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Basically like 25, 26 planes. 27, 26, 28, 29, 30. At least 32 planes, because counting those two. Basically 31 or 32 planes in the whole world right now. And some of them are stacked. So, and they can still buy some Spitfires, Mosquitoes, and some, whatever these guys are. They can still buy a lot of those, and, because, you can't mess with the RAF. Or the RE in the Royal Navy. But, yeah, and, China just took, Japan completely out of China. So, anyway, so let's just get on with this. Oh, and Anzac moved their forces up to New Guinea, so they're gonna have a mid-Pacific fight. Well, I mean, you can only do too much. We also declared Algeria France's new capital, so it's kind of in a good area because it's kind of bulked up right now, but kind of in the area of what all that happened. Okay, and also Italy's going for the bonuses. All right, well, I guess the only real thing to do is just go for the Soviet Union, but also the real question is where we start. Well, I'm going to start with Western Ukraine. Going in hot for the mid-Soviets. Alright? Because we're already in the land, so we can't say much about that. Well, I'm going to bring in 3 Stukas. Because we probably are going to need that. We don't have any planes. Alright. Ooh, we only got a 2. We only got a 2, but that's not too bad. I mean, just to say, this is going to be the first Soviet casualties. We're declaring war on the Soviet Union finally. I only got 1 that time. That's kind of good. I'm just going to take out a man. What's that? See it? See that little circle there? I see it. Well, we only got a 1 this time, like they did. 1 hit. What in the... Ooh, they got 4 this time. Tank. 1 hit. First tank loss, I think. A 3! The 4, that only 3 counts. And they already had 1 hit on them, so 3 hits exchanged to that. Western Ukraine is ours. Barely. I mean, just saying. I think we could have taken that country a little bit easier. Because of, hey, just to say, that wasn't a really good decision making there. But, so we're gonna do, that's all we're gonna do there. They kind of have a strong defense perimeter. They did build a stack of, that was 13 men. They built a stack of 13 men. They could have just, thing is, since we run out of green chips and red chips, last few battles they did give us a few red chips, and yep. And we had 2 red chips and 3 gray chips I used for 13. We didn't have any. We didn't have any green chips, so we decided to use 3 gray chips and 2 red chips to make 13. So, yeah. Let's get on with this. By the way, that's 4 fighters in Romania. Germany might have to watch out for that. Yeah. Okay. Well, you really can't do too much because you got to go all out for Russia. And their homeland is pretty much bolted in. But, alright, I guess I'll stop. I can't really do too much. I really want to... The next turn, I'm going to get my Navy out and try to do something with that. Now, you gotta admit, that's kind of cool what you would do there. Oh, and I forgot to say, in mid-Germany, in German homeland, that is, right there, 16 men. 16 infantry. Because that was like the original game, and I might split them 5, 5, 5, and then get a 1 in the homeland. Or 10, 5, and and 10, 5, 6, try to do something like that. But anyway, it's Soviet Russia's turn. They have 42. We have 37. It must be buy. Well, I guess I'm gonna buy. I can buy. I'm gonna buy 3 of these. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy 3 of these. So I can't buy any strategic bombers. No more. That's okay. I kind of want to waste my money. I turn over the German marker. All right. Yeah, I'm about to quit the game because we don't have any markers left. And if that happens, then we have to quit the game because, everybody's going to build something. You can't really do that because you don't have any markers. Yeah. So Germany's kind of at the brisk there. So is Italy. Italy hadn't declared war on us, but I'm not gonna do anything. It's too risky. We could. It's a little bit too risky. We could get killed, and I don't want to risk that. Well, I might do a bomber run next because we got those strategic bombers. We got actually 4 of them because the extra one down there. Okay, UK goes next, and then it's Italy. And then we're just gonna do the Europe side right now. I'm not gonna do too much. If we had a battleship, I would build 2 of them. I could waste our money. I'm gonna build 2 aircraft carriers. Probably need them. 32. We need to build a strategic bomber. That'll be 44. Okay, that's all the money we need. All right. All right. So now, I don't want to attack Alexandria because it could be too risky. We don't have enough stuff there. Well, let's see what we can do, though. I'll tell you what we could do. We could attack some of these subs because there's only 1 sub out in like the mid-Atlantic. See? Yeah, I'm going to do that. But if they get a 1, if we don't get anything and they get a 1, well, we're toast. You know how the rules goes, don't you? Well, we got them anyway. 2 3s and 1 2. Alright, so that's the first German sub death. If you don't understand why I want to quit the game, because I'm getting chips later this week. I could start another game, but it'd have to be like a shorter game, a smaller game, because we just had too many chips in this game. And we don't have the manpower for that war. So, we barely had the manpower for the Cold War. So, a little bit too much. The Italian fleet is not really big, I wouldn't say. We could attack that, make it a little bit weaker. But no. Landing in Greece would be a good idea, but we need to concentrate all firepower in Africa. So, and they need German help. So, I forgot to say we built 2 battleships there. So, well, I'm going to bomb somebody. I want to. Let's just say that. Alright, we're going to bomb the battleship. And we're taking 2 of her. Well, they have 2 battleships now, so. The real question is, which battleship should we bomb first? Well, I'm going to bomb the one that really matters to us. Now, we can get a 4 and they can get a 4, but if nobody gets anything, well, I got it. So, all right, this is how strategic bombing is going to work for us. Okay, this is the new house rules that I'm going to tell my dad. So you know how World War I, 1914 goes? You do one round of combat and that's it. And if people's still in the game, then the territory stays contested in there. So, yeah, pretty cool, right? But then again, it's really not that cool because the game lasts very long. It said like 2 or 3 hours, but no, people said it lasts longer for that. Yeah, it does really. Yep. So, anyway, and with the strategic bombing, like like if you're going to go bomb Germany's major industrial complex, like let's say they're going to bomb it, like right now, which I might actually, you only do one round of combat, and if you get one number, then that's what you get. Okay, so like let's say if you get like I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna go bomb the complex. Oh, that's 4. That's 4 strategic bombers in there. I didn't realize that. I actually didn't realize there was 4 strategic bombers. I thought it was only like 1 or 2. But no. So I want to go bomb their complex. We're going to do one round of combat for that. Remember? So I'm going to do... Well, we need 3 die. Don't we know? I'm going to do this one. Alright, we got a 1. That's 1 damage. Alright, for the next one. They don't count. That counts. So 4 hits of damage. Okay. And for the last one. Alright, so 6 damage to the complex. So they can only build like 14 things because they do have the major digital complex in. They do have a lot of complexes. Matter of fact, they even got minor digital complexes. It would be a shame if the complex was damaged in Australia because they got a major, so real-time games, it would be kind of bad. Okay? I don't know how I'm going to do this now. I don't have any more chips. Alright, so I'm going to give them... I don't know how to do it because I wish it was 1 damage. But I am going to do this though, so. Alright, I guess I'm just going to waste 4 chips that. I only have 1 more chip after this. Alright, Germany, get ready to have 6 points of damage to your major industrial complex. I do have these, don't I? Oh, Kind of sad. Well, we'll have more. But that means some unlucky souls can't buy anything. Alright, so Germany has 6 points of damage to their major industrial complex in Germany. And yes, that is 6. They're just all stacked up. Alright. And then we can go back home. I guess. Alright. That's probably all we're going to do. I'm going to build these 2 aircraft carriers in C-Zone 119. Alright, now we're going to put some fighters and tactical bombers on there. Making it a little bit easier for the homeland. Just being stacked up with planes and fighters, Now, all it's going to have is just mild of that, It's a lot of strategic bombers, which we need. Alright, Italy, which they can't buy really too much, so it's a freebie today. They do have 2 bonuses, so they get to build 20. They're going to build another battleship because they got the money. Oh, we did forget about this. Alright, so Dodo. We can't really do too much to attack Algeria. So I'm gonna attack something. I'm going to attack Bulgaria with only that because we need a chip to lose anyway. They got a little bit stronger of a force, I think, so might really need to watch out with that. That's declaring war on our used-to-be friend of the Soviet Union, now frenemy. We're basically enemy. Alright. Alright, we got 4. Alright, that's the tank, and that's the 1 hit on the artillery. Alright, we need at least 2 men. We only did lose 1. So that's 2 hits, so we can't still lose a chip. That's 1 hit. Alright, we got him. So now Bulgaria is ours, leaving it into the disgust of an unpopular Italy. Where is it? Right here. Alright. Oh, we do have a little miners complex in here. Alright, so all's not lost. We put it right here. So now the Balkans are basically ours. So we just need to take that out. Now we can bomb the complex. Yeah, I'm gonna get, so after France goes, because they can't do anything, they won't do anything for that matter, because they're just gonna build up, I guess. What? Oh, yeah. Well, I can't, actually. I can't buy. Well, there's a chip in her house. Tell you that. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a chip inside her house. I know it is. I kind of took it in my pocket, and I'll go get it right quick. Alright, we found the last 2 chips. Whenever I bombed the Egyptian complex, and it won't be so good. Be kind of bad. Alright. Speaking of, I'm going to bomb that complex, I guess. But we're going to represent it by that. It was going to be the Berlin Wall, because it always was. Now, I'm represented by complex. Alright. Miner. Alright. How many points of damage? Nothing. 2 points of damage. Oh, that's kind of bad. Really? 2 points of damage. I'm going to get 3 points of damage. Well, yeah, but kidding me. I don't have any more chips left. I really don't. I don't want a green chip. Alright. Well, here's a piece of paper on it. Used to do. Because I don't have any more chips. Once we get more chips, I mean, we're going to have white ones, so I guess we can do like 2 points of damage on it. Alright, so I'm just going to give it 3 points of damage. Oh, wait, we do have all points of damage, though. Yeah, we do. So I'm just going to give it 3 points of damage. So no more complex for them, but they can repair on the next turn, which is, well, it's basically what Japan has. So Japan could probably get some Chinese troops off. And, yeah, because all the chips are on the board now. Look at that. All the chips are on the board. I mean, look at that. See? No chips left. We don't have any. So I'm probably going to quit the game earlier today. So this is probably going to be the end of the game. Not everybody got to play their round. I'm probably going to tell you how it went. I'm probably going to come back and play Japan, China, UK, United States, and Zach later on today. And, yeah. So, in retrospect, we kind of won the battle. So, I think the Allies were going to win because it was mano a mano basically down in Africa. So, I mean, Italy's done now. But just to be sure, they had 2 battleships. So, if you like this video, please give a like. I mean, honestly, just please do. It's kind of sad to end this war. It was an alternate war anyway. So it really wasn't alternate because everybody went. So thank you for coming. And probably the next time you're gonna see game is probably what this all is. Because everybody used everything in their box almost. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you next time on another video.